Anyway, so let's start with these side pockets. So in the side pockets, I carry a Leatherman. This is actually usually on my belt, but when I'm going to work, I don't keep this on my belt. I keep something else. I'll show you when we get to it. But this is what I carry on my belt mostly all the time. And I also carry a Gerber. This is my fileto. It's just a regular knife, nice and sharp. You know, it's a tool. I guess I don't really consider it. I mean, it is a weapon, but for me, it's more of a tool because I don't feel like a knife is a good defensive weapon. I feel like it's more of an offensive weapon. So, but it could dissuade somebody from messing with you, I guess. And I have a strap. Let's point this down more. And then I have an extra set of brakes, brake pads. And I have some lens cleaners. Oh, look at what I didn't know I had. A micro USB. Look at this. I wonder if there's any old videos on this. Crazy. 250 gigabyte. We'll have to remember that. 256. So yeah, we've got these little pads. I'm going to actually put these back in. And then in my front pocket. So I've had this. I know this bag looks horrible, right? It looks pretty old. But I've had it for 2 years. I've been using this same bag. And it's for my computer as well. So I've got your regular Type-C with a USB. And I actually have another Type-C to Type-C that I use for my camera to my computer, but it's on my computer. And I've got this little power pack. And then I usually keep my mouse in here, of course. There's some ibuprofen. Alright, and then in the next pouch, so I've got a this is what I'll, instead of, so when I'm riding, I won't carry this, right? I use this at work. This is what I carry when I ride. So this is a baton, an extendable baton, for self-defense. Okay, and there's a roly-poly. And then I have a spare inner tube. And I have a bottle of slime, 16-ounce bottle of slime. Sometimes I'll carry an 8-ounce one, but usually I've got that 16. And then we've got the electric branded bicycle pump that's always charged. And then I've got my backup badge for work in case I forget my badge. I've got a backup one, and I think that's all that's in there. And then the last thing I have 2 rolls of tape, so I always try to have a roll of electric tape, and then this is painter's tape, in case I need to tape anything up. Not a big fan of zip ties. I used to carry zip ties, but they're kind of a pain in the butt, so I don't use those too much. Then we've got the Psy Travel Bike Tire Repair Kit. So this has everything you would expect. It comes with 2 things of glue. It's a good kit. So I don't remember how much it costs, but it has everything. You know, you have all these various patches. I've used a ton of them. This is a really good flat kit. I don't know what a bad one's like, but this one is good for sure. It comes with sandpaper and also those metal scratchers. Everybody's seen these before, so I don't feel like I need to take it all out. And then in addition to that, for flats, I have this slime peel and stick patches, which comes with like a little scratcher, and then it has these little adhesive patches. So these are cool. I don't think it works long term, but if you don't want to deal with gluing and you just want to like get back on the road, it might leak a little bit, but I've only used it once, and it lasted for a while, like for a week before I started getting a slow leak. Who knows? I mean, it's subjective, right? It depends on what's going on, and how bad the hole is, and what type of riding you're doing, what your air pressure is, and all that good stuff. And then I've got I always got to have a valve stem remover, and then I've got the little adapter to air up the kids' balls, and then another adapter for whatever those types of valve stems are called. What are they called? I don't know why I can't think of it. The ones that they have on like road bikes and gravel bikes and stuff. I've got this little multi-tool for my brakes that I use sometimes, but usually if I'm working on my brakes, I'm going to use my Bond House stubbies. So this is a metric wrench set, and it's got the I don't know if you can, how good you guys can see all this stuff in the dark, but this has got the ball end. You gotta have ball ends, and you gotta have stubbies. Another little tire tool, and then I always carry an adjustable wrench. It's a really small one, but it's you just never know, right? It's just a 6-inch adjustable wrench. And then I have lastly, I have my 18 millimeter ratchet. This is just a westward ratchet and deep socket from it's like westward is like Granger. Nothing I have here is expensive. This is just stuff that I've collected along the way. And then I also have backup brakes. So I have another set of brake pads that are used, but they still have enough material on them that I could use them in a bind. And then the remnants of my zip ties. And I think that's it. This is what I carry with me. So there's probably more stuff I could add. Like I could probably use, it probably wouldn't hurt to have some gloves, or maybe wipies, like stuff when you're cleaning, or if you have to change a tire, to keep your hands clean, some gloves or something like that. But yeah, that's it. That's what's in the Orange County commuter bag. So yeah. Anyway, what I need to show you guys. So yeah, so this is my headlamp. It's XPH30R Coast headlamp, which I've shown before. This is an excellent headlamp. So it fits. It's got this elastic strap that fits over my helmet. My helmet's like a massive, goofy helmet. But yeah, you can stretch it out and it goes right over your helmet pretty nicely. And then I use a camera mount, like an adhesive camera mount, to hold it into place. But yeah, anyway, so this is my gear, y'all. Orange County Commuter Survival Kit.